Even after finishing the whole spread, she still wasn't satisfied. She'd pack up all the fresh meat and vegetables in his fridge, and the old man would just stand there timidly, too afraid to stop her. When his son found out, he'd had enough. So he arranged a blind date to find his dad a daughter-in-law who could put the neighbor in her place. Bringing your dad to a blind date? That's a first. Which one of you is my date? Are you Jung Ran? That's me. This is my father, Han Bonian. He came with me today. Are you here for a blind date or a job interview? Both. Please read this first. Self-made, mother passed away young. That's quite a resume. Han Bonian has trouble saying no and is easily taken advantage of. That's not a father. That's a ticking time bomb. Han Bonian loaned a coworker 800,000 yuan for a house and hasn't been repaid in 5 years. A neighbor occupied his parking spot for 3 years. He bought fake investment products, losing 450,000 yuan, lost 280,000 to a health product scam, and a relative borrowed 1 million yuan for a startup, then disappeared. Total losses, 3.87 million yuan. Does your family own a bank? Mr. Han, that nanomagnetic therapy machine I mentioned is on sale today. It was 28,000 yuan, now it's 9,900. I'll reserve one for you. He doesn't need it. And you are? I'm his daughter-in-law. I haven't even agreed yet, and you're already calling yourself my daughter-in-law? Let's talk business first. How much do you make a month? How much cash does your family have left? The company moves a lot of money, but most of my available personal funds are in my dad's account. How much is left in the account? You said to win yuan. A man worth over 100 million yuan with only 150,000 in cash. The other 3 million plus is all loaned out. I'm leaving the country for a year to negotiate overseas partnerships. If my dad keeps this up, your family will become Haicheng's biggest free ATM. They're all people I know. I can't just ignore our relationships. Mr. Han, when they borrow money, they talk about friendship. When it's time to repay you, what do they talk about? Clause 1. We legally register the marriage, and it lasts 1 year. Clause 2. You'll have full responsibility for Han Bonian's daily care, finances, and personal disputes. As long as it's legal, any method goes. Clause 3, 30,000 yuan a month. That's 360,000 for the year, plus 500,000 in severance, a total of 860,000. You're paying someone to marry you and manage your dad? I've already tried a professional house manager, a personal assistant, and a therapist. None of them worked. Add one clause. Your dad has the right to end it. The moment he says he doesn't need me, I'll leave. You can't terminate the deal on your own halfway through. Agreed. One more thing, I need 1 month's salary in advance. Why? My mom needs spinal surgery. We're 30,000 yuan short. Perfect, then use my money. You don't need to spend yours. This is a deal between Han Jai and me. You don't owe me anything. Okay, aren't you afraid I'll take the money and run? You won't. You've worked at a property management company for 3 years and received 47 commendation banners. Your character is backed by data. You investigated me? My father is a pushover. He needs someone tough. The investigation says you're the toughest person in all of Haicheng. All right, a tough nut and a soft touch. That's an interesting match. Yeah, very interesting. She doesn't seem to look down on me. Zhang, welcome. The house might be a little messy. I hope you don't mind. Starting today, remember this. Everything in this house, who borrows money, who takes the parking spots, who dumps things in the yard, who calls selling health products, I handle all of it. You only have to do one thing. What's that? Whenever someone comes to you, say, go talk to my daughter-in-law. But wouldn't that be a little disrespectful? Respect is earned, not handed out. Did the people taking advantage of you ever respect you? Everything in the yard belongs to other people. The oldest item, that electric bike, has been here almost 2 years. All right, 30,000 yuan, 1 month's salary in advance. Once I'm gone, the house is yours to handle. My dad's relatives and neighbors are no easy crowd. Report to me when I get back. Right now, you need to catch a flight, your dad needs sleep, and I need to finish the debt list. Everyone has work to do. Dad, I'm leaving. Be careful on the way. Dad, first thing tomorrow, we're going to have a talk with Auntie Lou. 30,000 a month to manage one old man and deal with a whole pack of freeloaders? I'll take it. 3 parking spots, and they've taken 2. Is this garage owned by the Hans or the Gongs? The basement's been turned into storage. It's all other people's stuff, and they didn't even leave a walkway. Before collecting the debts, we need to get this junk out. I added a few things to the list. That tricycle in the yard belongs to Mr. Wang next door. It's been here almost 2 years. Of the 4 bikes in the basement, 2 belong to Mr. Li next door, 1 belongs to Uncle Zhang across the hall, and I can't remember who owns the last one. Dad, starting today, we're clearing these things out one by one. If it isn't ours, it doesn't come through this door. That's Auntie Lou. Stay seated. Han, are you home? What did you make for lunch? I wanted to take some rib soup home. I saw you buy ribs yesterday. Auntie Lou, starting today, the Han house is no longer a free cafeteria. How can you act like this? Han and I have been neighbors for decades. Last year, you took 2 bottles of imported wine, a box of bird's nest, and 3 cases of imported fruit. The year before, you said your fridge broke and took half the New Year's food from the Han family's fridge. Did you return any of it? 3 years ago, you borrowed Han Jay's luxury car for your son's wedding, kept it 3 days, used up the gas, and returned it without even washing it. Auntie Lou, you've been neighbors with the Han family for 8 years. Everything you've borrowed, taken, or eaten adds up to more than 8,000 yuan. I make only 3,000 yuan a month in property management. Would you like to settle the bill now? 8,000 yuan over 8 years is less than 3 yuan a day. It isn't that she can't do the math. No one ever made her. That's the first time I've ever seen Auntie Lou speechless. Whenever she came over before, I had to have soup ready for her. Dad saying no won't kill you. Did she take her lunchbox back? She did. That's good. That lunchbox was expensive. Dad? She almost cleaned out your whole kitchen, and you're worried about the lunchbox? This girl is nothing like anyone I've ever met. Dad, let's go. We still have important business today. Bring the debt list. We'll start with the biggest one. The biggest debt is Zhao Changhe, 600,000 yuan. It's been 5 years. Then we start with him. Let's go. Han, what brings you here all of a sudden? Hello, Uncle Zhao. I'm Zhang Ran, Hanja's wife. Dad said you're his closest former co-worker, so we came to visit. Han's daughter-in-law? Since when did he have one? She's not here to be friendly. Uncle Zhao, we're here to talk about the 600,000 yuan you borrowed from my dad 5 years ago. Han, you know what happened? After my son bought a house, his company laid people off. He finally recovered last year. Then my wife was hospitalized. So you're not refusing to repay him. You're genuinely struggling? Exactly. Then this rosewood furniture was bought last year, and you replaced your car last month. It cost over 200,000 yuan. Uncle Zhao, you're too broke to repay a single cent, but you can finance a new car? Han, you brought someone here to collect the debt? That's right, I came to collect. You have 2 choices. First, transfer the money now and everyone saves face. Second, I'll post in the 200-member former co-workers group that you've refused to repay my dad for 5 years, then accused him of being petty. Which do you choose? You wouldn't dare! Say that again. I'll record it and post that too. She really would. She'll do anything she says. I never knew I could have a day like this. 300,000 now, the rest in installments, 50,000 a month. I'll write the agreement and you'll sign it. 5 years, and we actually got it back. Zhang, how did you know he bought a new car? The property management vehicle system. Enter an ID number, and it shows the vehicle's registered under that person. Who's next? Your nephew Han Jun, the one driving a multi-million yuan luxury car. Han Jun, I hope I can get all my money back this time. This market will grow at least tenfold over the next 3 years. Han, I never exaggerate. Hey cousin, I brought Dad here for dinner. I heard you were here, so we came to say hello. I'm entertaining clients. What is this? Uncle, I'm in the middle of something. Han Jun, this restaurant costs over 800 yuan per person. Business must be good. We didn't run into you by accident. I came specifically to ask, when are you repaying the 1 million yuan you borrowed from my dad 2 years ago? You call it an investment? The day after you got the money, you transferred 700,000 yuan to your personal account. In the 3rd month, you used that card for the down payment on your luxury car. It's champagne-colored, parked in Section B on level B2, right? You investigated me? Uncle, you're really gonna let her cause a scene? He practiced 6 times last night. Han Bonian repeated to himself, you can do this. The 1 million yuan Han Jun borrowed was my retirement money. He promised to repay it in 1 year. It's been 2. I was afraid to ask because he's family. But today, I'm asking him right here. Are you paying me back or not? It's only 1 million yuan. You'd better transfer it to my dad's account within 3 days. Otherwise, the recording and transfer records go to every family group chat you're in. When did you make that recording? After you went to sleep last night. I recorded it 6 times while facing the wall, then picked this version 6 times. He stood alone facing a wall and practiced 6 times. Come on, let's go home. So the money they owe me can actually be recovered. I just never had anyone help me speak up before. Next one. Mr. Wang upstairs borrowed 580 yuan 5 years ago to pay the heating bill. He's already renovated his whole apartment, but he still hasn't repaid me. Then there's Ms. Zhang downstairs. She borrowed our vacuum to clean her son's new home. His kid is already in preschool and she still hasn't returned it. And Mr. Lee across the hall borrowed our electric bike. He's been riding it for 2 years and still hasn't returned it. Dad, going door to door for all these small debts is too slow. Tomorrow morning, come with me to the community square. Call every debtor who can make it. We'll settle everything at once. In the square? In front of everyone? Exactly. In private, they'll make excuses. In public, they'll get scared. Zhang, isn't this a little too much? No. Everyone in the complex needs to know. Starting today, every debt owed to the Han family must be repaid. What's the Han family doing? Setting up a debt collection booth? Han, why did you call me here? You wouldn't explain anything on the phone. Hello, Mr. Wang. I'm Zhang Ran, Han Bonian's daughter-in-law. We asked you here to find out when you'll repay the 580 yuan you borrowed 5 years ago for the heating bill. It's only about 500 yuan. Your family doesn't need it. Whether we need it is our business. Whether you repay it is yours. You've owed it for 5 years. Enjoying the renovated apartment? Fine. Scan the code. 580 yuan. Not a cent less. All this over 500 yuan? The Han family's new daughter-in-law is ruthless. Payment received 580 yuan. Ms. Zhang, you've had our vacuum for 3 years. Your son's new home should be clean by now. Were you planning to pass it down to your grandson? That junk vacuum broke a long time ago. I'll pay you. How much? It cost 3,200 yuan and had been used less than 6 months when you borrowed it. After depreciation, 2,000. 2,000? Happy now? It's just an old vacuum. After 3 years, when did the Han family become so petty? Han Bonian finally dared to speak up for himself. Who is this new daughter-in-law? She showed up and collected debts the Han family had been owed for years. We used to think Han was easy to push around. From now on, we'll have to think twice. Zhang, did you hear what Uncle Liu said when Ms. Zhang scanned the payment? What did he say? He said, the Han family finally has someone tough. They used to call me a pushover. Today, they finally stopped looking down on the Han family. Dad, remember this feeling. Next time someone owes you, you can ask for it yourself. Dad, before today, how did the vendors react when you came to buy groceries? They were very friendly. They'd shout, Mr. Han is here, from far away, and say they'd saved the best produce for me. The best produce or the most expensive stuff nobody else wanted? The stuff nobody wanted. Today, I'll follow behind you, shop like normal, and act as if I'm not there. What if they rip me off again? Buy as usual. When I tell you to speak up, then speak up. I can do this. Mr. Han, fresh premium pork just came in. I saved some especially for you. Take your time picking. How much? $32.50. I'll round it down for you. 32. Click below to watch the full episode. Ein.